Welcome, Taiwo. Thank you for joining us today. Marroon Homes stands out for its commitment to quality, affordability, and environmental sustainability. Your focus on exceeding current market standards and building healthy, energy-effective homes is truly commendable. And we're excited to learn more about your company and your unique approach to home building in Calgary. So thanks for joining us today, buddy.
Thank you so much for having me, Justin.
Of course. So first question we have for you, what initial experiences or inspirations led you to prioritize both quality and affordability in your homes, and how do you balance these two goals?
Well, thank you so much, Justin. I'm happy that you brought out those 2 points because at Marroon Homes, those two key pillars are what, in my opinion, stands us out. Quality and affordability. Our slogan says Marroon Homes, quality homes, great value. So we understand what a quality home means. People don't want to live in garbage, excuse my English, right? People want to have a good feel. Buying a home typically is usually one of the most expensive transactions people make. So you want to get good bang for your buck, right? So we are very, very particular to make sure that the quality is there. Our specific standards, even what we call our base standards, are usually upgrades for most builders. We will do a freestanding tub. We will do black, hinges for your doors. We will do black trims, caps, stuff like that. Typically, you will not see that as a standard from every other builder, but that is our standard in Marroon Homes. In most cases also, we will do 10-foot ceilings. Who does that? 10-foot ceilings. As long as we are allowed to, our standard is 10-foot ceilings. So those are some of the things that we incorporate into our build process to provide value, for our customers. Now, affordability as well. We want to make sure that even though you are getting a great product, you don't feel like you're being robbed. By the time you part with that cash, you have a good feeling within you that, oh, wow, I am 10, 20, 50, whatever thousand better than my neighbor for, deciding to go with Marroon Homes. So we try to provide the best quality in the build and make sure that, you have a sense that you got a good deal out of working with Marroon Homes.
Oh yeah, I love that. That's huge. Because there's so many other builders, et cetera, that are in the industry, and they're all about making money and putting the most money in their jeans, and not focusing on that quality, and also, just really focusing on the end goal, which is making sure that you have a satisfied client. So that's amazing to hear. Number 2, can you walk us through a few key features that contribute to the healthy home concept at Marroon Homes, and why are these features important?
Well, thank you. So, features like we always make sure that every stage of construction, we have an independent person come take a look at the inspections. For example, during framing, we hire an independent consultant. Even though we know we will do a good job, but we have another eye come look at the work before we now go to the city, for inspections. So this is just one of those things to make sure that our build is top notch, because too that builders be on the hook, and there's a warranty process behind every build. But on top of that, we want to make sure for our own internal process to make sure that we are happy and satisfied with what we are giving out to our customers. I wouldn't live in a house that I'm not happy with. So that's some of the processes that we put in place. By the time the house is almost finished, we will do a green tape around every customer. We would invite them in to, put a green tape on where they see issues in. And then prior to possession, we will ensure all those green tapes are all taken care of before we hand them the keys. So these are just examples of some of the things that we ensure we put in place for every one of our build.
Wow, well done. That sounds absolutely incredible. And I can speak to that as well, because we just finished selling a project for you, and your attention to detail, making sure everything's buttoned up for your clients is very apparent. So congratulations and great work on that. Can you share a real life example of how your energy efficient practices translate into direct benefits for your homeowners?
Oh, beautiful. Justin, it was one of your projects that we did together. All right. The party wall for that project specifically, the code requires a minimum type of insulation, right? Also in the basement and on the exterior walls, there's a minimum type of insulation that's required. We decided to take it a step higher. Why? Because we understand in a duplex, we want to minimize sound between the neighbors. When the insulation is so thin, obviously you will hear what your neighbors are doing and you will feel a sense of insecurity within your home. So we go a step higher to make sure that there is a very thick sound barrier between both units. Why do we do this? We do this so that the comfort of the customer will be guaranteed, knowing that, whatever I do inside my unit is safe, is secure, and the guy next door is not snooping around listening to what I'm saying. So these energy efficient features for us, provide additional value for the customers. Insulation is R20, for example, on the walls at the minimum. And in the basement, we step it up a little bit just to ensure that, the house doesn't feel too cold in the winter time. It doesn't feel too hot also in the summertime. We do big windows, triple glazed windows, to ensure that the UV from the sun is not hitting directly into the homeowner and they don't feel like as if they're getting burned when they're inside the house. So these are examples of, sustainable features that we put into every house to ensure that the comfort and the sustainability is taken throughout.
Amazing. That's great. Love hearing that. So building sustainably can involve different approaches. Can you describe one eco-friendly practice Marroon Home uses and how it has evolved over time, maybe when you first started versus how you're building today?
Oh, thank you. So when we first started, I'll use the insulation as an example too. When we first started, we understand that, sometimes there can be, hot times, cold times. How do we ensure this? So I remember there was a particular project that we did that we had to spray foam the walls because that was the only way we could guarantee a seamless flow of insulation all around the house. So even with your project too, we had to spray foam the decks. We had to spray foam every flat area within the building, even the attic, everywhere we had to spray foam it. Why? We needed to ensure that the insulation and the insulation power value was sustained and maintained throughout the building. So going forward, we have imbibed that culture to always spray foam the attics. If we have to, especially if we have flat surfaces, we will always spray foam the underside of those flat surfaces, just to ensure that the insulation for that area is spread through and constant throughout the building.
Fantastic. So you really go above and beyond. It sounds like that's great to hear as well. How does Marroon Homes guide clients through the customization process to ensure they make choices that not only balance their dream home, but it also enhances the vision with long-term value as well as functionality over the long run?
Oh, thank you so much, Justin. This is a very touchy subject. Even in the project you and I did together, we always provide an opportunity for our customers to do their own selections. Bayo and I were speaking yesterday on one of the customers for another project we did in Bonnes. He was so happy. He went to pick the color of the wall of the house and it was such a joy for him. He sent us a very, very emotional email. Why? Because we gave him the opportunity to pick the colors of his walls. So we understand that when we involve the customer to make certain, choices, the color of the walls, for example, the color of the countertop or the type of the countertop, the color of the cabinets, the kind of cabinets, the color of the floor, they feel as if they are a part of the building process themselves. We have seen that provides a little bit of more comfort for the customer, and they feel, fulfillment for them. So it's a joy for us, and we always look forward to bringing customers into many of our trade partners to do their selections.
Awesome. Awesome. As we know, affordability is a major concern for many homeowners. Can you explain a specific strategy that Marroon Homes implements to keep costs reasonable without sacrificing quality?
Oh, awesome. Awesome. We are in the infill market, and we understand that everybody, has a price ceiling. So right from the get-go, while we are trying to identify a project, we always see where the end will be. Do we want to be 1.2? Do you want to be 1.4? Do you want to be 1.5? We know, especially working with realtors like yourself, we have that banter back and forth to determine where we want to be and where this area that we're trying to build, where is the price that needs to be, and we build according to it. And that has demonstrated in every info that we've done. We have tailored the project to meet the financial expectations of the people in that area. I'll give an example. We're doing a project in Bowness. We're not going to do a $2 million house in Bowness. No. Why do we want to do that? We will do a price for people who want to live in Bowness, right? So those are some of the strategies that we've imbibed to ensure that we are always competitive and we provide affordable, quality homes for our customers.
Awesome. That's amazing. What a great and inspiring answer. As we know, the housing market in Calgary can be quite unpredictable. Can you describe a challenge that Marroon Homes faced and how you overcame it and what learnings you gained?
Oh, okay. Yes, Calgary can be very unpredictable. Okay, I'll tell you this story. We had a project also in Bowness. It was actually supposed to be a fourplex. And then we went into the project. We were so happy to get into a fourplex. And then boom, we discovered that it couldn't happen. So we were a little bit disappointed. We had some pushback with the city, some pushback with the covenant, some pushback with the community. So the lesson for us is always check and double check, covenants, community engagement, zoning, and all of that. And we believe working with realtors like yourself, we are always bouncing ideas off each other. And for us, that was a big lesson. Unfortunately, we had to shelve the fourplex idea after paying the DP fees, and then we had to switch into a duplex. So that's a big lesson for us to always ensure that even though it looks like it in the beginning, it might not look like it at the end. So big one for us there.
Nice. Good story and good learning for sure. How does Marroon Homes leverage existing clients to propel the company's success?
Wow, thank you for that. Client management, client relationship is big for us, very big. It goes back to saying that we build a quality home. And that's why we want to always build a quality home. When we build a quality home and the homeowner is happy and totally satisfied, guess what happens? He tells his friend, he tells his brother, he tells his girlfriend, he tells his boyfriend, And that spreads for us. We believe a happy client will definitely, out of just sheer happiness, brag and talk about how beautiful and how affordable their home is. And if anybody hears the testimony of a happy client, they will be interested to work with that builder that built such an awesome, affordable house for you. That's where we come in. We ensure our clients are happy because we know a happy client, there's 10 more clients that can come away from that. And we are seeing repetitive clients coming into our business. So we are happy for that.
Nice. That's amazing. So the Calgary home building industry has a rich history. How can builders like yourselves continue to innovate and push the boundaries of the future generations to come?
Wow, thank you so much for that. We are all big for innovation. And I've seen that in the evolution of our plans. Right now, our plans are changing a little bit, because we are seeing that the demand for, permit me to say, flat roofs and cubed-like buildings is becoming a trend now. Our latest project in Mount Pleasant is a typical example of that. It's a far cry to our very first project in Winston Heights, right? So we just put the plans out, and the feedback has been awesome. Wow, what a great, we call it the eyebrow design. It has a funny shaped building with a flat roof. People love those kind of elevations, and we are seeing that. And guess what? As we move along in our business, we will continue to innovate and make sure we serve the public what they are looking for in a quality home.
Amazing, amazing. So just shaping up sort of the last question of our business part of the questions. Looking back on your journey, who or what are you most grateful for in your success as a builder, and how do you plan to share your knowledge and experience now that you're established in this industry?
Wow, thank you. I'm grateful to many people. As you notice, I'm an immigrant in this country. And when I came in, without knowing anybody, no brother, no sister, no father to hold me by the hand, I met some people who were pivotal to my career. I remembered a gentleman from South Africa who was very, very kind, to offer me my first job, and, I'm grateful because, being an immigrant in a new country, someone has to give you a chance. So for people out there who are looking for someone to give you a chance, yes, there is someone out there who can give you a chance. And I'm grateful for those people who gave me a chance. And I didn't disappoint them, because from that first chance that I got, I just began to grow my career from there. And over the years, I've been in situations where people have always, listened to me and gave me a chance. So I'm grateful for all the help I've received along the way. I have worked with a few builders here in the city of Calgary, and they also gave me a chance, to be a part of their team. I've been an estimator in one. I've been a project manager. I've been, involved in condo buildings. I've been involved in townhouse buildings and commercial projects. So people have, been able to trust me with the management of their project. And that's why, as myself, I see an opportunity here to mentor people. I have partnered with a few agencies, CCIS, other agencies in my church, where I'm providing mentorship. Right now, I have a few mentees already that I'm just trying to mentor so that they can be in my position a few years from now. I am also looking for an opportunity where I say I want to clone myself. I'm looking for that opportunity where I can, reproduce the skills I've got, reproduce everything I've got inside me into another person. So if you're looking at this and you feel you want to get into home building, hit me up, especially if you're an immigrant, hit me up. I am looking for that specific mentee where I'm able to reproduce myself, into.
That's so cool. I love that, because you sound so ready and able to pay it forward, which I think is such an important part of business and life in general. So good on you. That's amazing.
Thank you.
And Ty, I understand that you have a few projects that are underway, and I just wanted to give you the opportunity to share generally what you have on the go right now, so that people can keep an eye out for future projects of Marroon Homes. So what do you have on the go?
Oh, thank you so much, Justin. I love this. We are very, very, very blessed to have been in a position where we are able to do a lot of fourplex. Justin, right now, Marroon Homes, we have over 40 units of fourplex that we're developing right across the city of Calgary. More specifically in Bowness on 83rd Street, 47th Avenue Northwest, we have 16 units that we're doing there. In Mount Pleasant, we have 4 units. In West Hillhurst, we have projects there. We just picked up another one in Bowness. Like, we are now the king of Bowness right now. I have 5, and then we're talking about another one, making it 6 fourplexes that we're doing in one part of the city right now. So watch out for Marroon Homes. You will see us around in your community. Just bear with us, even if you make a mess of the area. But watch out for us. We are doing great projects. Watch out for our designs. They are unique. Watch out for our projects, our 10-foot high ceiling buildings in the fourplex. Never done. Nobody that's doing it. 10-foot high ceilings in a fourplex. We are doing it. Watch out for our process where we come into the community, build an awesome building, and then leave and then keep the place very, very clean. So watch out for Marroon Homes. You will see us around. You will see our trucks around. You will see us around Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, everywhere. Watch out for us. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you very much, Ty. Just a few kind of things to end off the questions here. On a more personal level, if that's okay with you.
Sure.
So I'm going to say a certain thing, and then you can say one word that best describes these certain things for you, okay? All right. So one word that describes your childhood.
Interesting.
Love it.
Interesting.
Cool. I like that word. Who or what inspires you the most?
Family.
Family. Okay, awesome. What is one word to describe your ideal community?
One word to describe an ideal community, I would say peace.
Peace.
Peace, yeah.
Such a nice and important word in life for sure, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
How do you balance your work and personal life? I know you have kids and that sort of thing. So what's one word that you would implement as it relates to balance?
It's the same thing as balance, Work time is work time. Family time is family time. You have to find a way to do both. You have to go to work and then you have to create time for the family. So balance for me.
Amazing. What's your favorite thing about Calgary?
The people. The people are great. The people are great. I am blessed because the people in this city are so warm, so embracing. We have our challenges, but overall, the people here have been awesome.
Awesome. How do you spend your downtime?
Well, I like to, sometimes I'm a couch potato. Just lazy on the chair, watch a movie or two. I like spending time with the family. We like to go out to eat, especially on Sundays. Just if I'm not in the office, then I'm at home with the kids, take them to their recital, dance, soccer, stuff like that, and then just drown myself on the chair and watch a movie.
Amazing. What is one word that excites you about the future?
Fourplex. It's so interesting because we find ourselves in a situation. I'm telling you, Justin, if I have 10 fourplex projects right now, I'll sell them. Yeah. It's crazy. I'll sell them all. And you know that too. So we find ourselves in a very unique situation where anything we build is sold. Isn't that awesome?
Absolutely.
Anything we build is sold. So we are so grateful that this opportunity has come our way at this time. And we are just, positioning ourselves to be that builder where people would see and be like, wow, what a nice project by Marroon Homes. What a beautiful design. What a beautiful project. So watch out for us. You will see us in your community very soon.
Amazing. One word that would describe the legacy you're hoping to leave behind.
That's a good one. One word. Prosperity.
Ooh, yeah, that's a great one.
Yes.
Prosperity.
I want to be prosperous. I want my children to be prosperous. My partner's family to be prosperous. The people working with us to be prosperous. And see Marroon as that pivot to take them from where they are to a higher level of prosperity. So yes, the legacy should be prosperity.
Awesome. And last but not least, what is the number one thing you're most grateful for?
Wow, I'm grateful for, number one, it's going to be really challenging, but I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my partner, Bayo. I'm grateful for, my church. I'm grateful for many things in my life that is working. So It's a three-pronged thing. So those three things are important to me, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful for all of that.
Phenomenal. That's great. Well, Taiwo, thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate it. We are so excited to see your future projects and can't wait to see what Marroon Homes does to help the innovation of the inner city Calgary building business moving forward. So thanks for taking the time, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you so much, Justin. Thank you so much. Watch out for Marroon Homes.
Marroon Homes.
Yes. Thank you.